Hello and welcome to cooking dinner. Oh gosh, I don't have enough space here already. Okay. Tonight we're making something chicken because it's what I had in the fridge. I'm gonna prep all of my veggies first and also, oh god. The chicken's still a little frozen, so we're gonna cook it in a Dutch oven. If I can find it. Hello, Emma. I guess I don't need that yet. This is making a mess. Okay, this thing is not getting all the way down. How did I do this before? I've used this before and it did it, and now I don't remember. I think I have to do it from the stem. Get in there. Brussels sprouts are just annoying. You know what? This is the exact reason it came with the glove, so I don't puncture my hand. There we go. Chop them up and roast them, but I wanted to put them in a salad, so ooh, yum, what's a sprout cake? We're just making salad right now and whatever else I had in my fridge for dinner. We'll make a homemade dressing for this too out of lemon and olive oil and garlic, which is always good. And then we're gonna make some chicken and then some cauliflower. Super healthy. Hi Jackie, welcome in. I used this thing for this on Thanksgiving, and it was so much easier than chopping all of these. Oops. You prefer them cooked? Yeah, most of the time I like them cooked with like a balsamic glaze and some honey on them. But these are super fresh from the farmer's market, so they are like very crunchy, and I wanted to add some crunch to the salad. And honestly, I just don't want to dirty two pans. in the oven today, so oops. Get back here. Turn this to, set that to 450, set this up to the side, and now we'll cut our cauliflower. I just looked up a recipe for cauliflower that looks really good. That's with Parmesan, lemon, and then just garlic and salt. So we're gonna try that, and then you roast it at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then it's crispy and crunchy and delicious. I'm the person that likes cauliflower plain, so either way this is gonna be delicious. I love, they gotta be fresh though. The Brussels sprouts have to be fresh if I'm eating them raw. Otherwise they've got like a weird, like, they get more bitter the older they get, I feel. Pan for these. Seems awfully large, but hey, we're here now. Toss them in a bowl beforehand, or just put them on the pan? That is the question. We'll toss them in a bowl since we're already going to use a bowl for a salad. Okay. My dog is just waiting patiently for me to drop something and tell her it's okay to eat it. Then she runs off with it and goes and eats it in the living room. What else is everybody making for dinner tonight? Did you eat dinner yet? I feel like it's a little late to be making dinner, but here we are. Get off. Come on. It's hard to find the motivation to cook, especially after a long day's work. Ooh, my elbow. And I had a workout today. Yeah, my energy levels are spent. All I want to do is go curl up and read my new little book. Get off. Please. This has got to be the worst part of any cooking experience. It's like all the prep. I wonder if this works on shallots the same way it does on garlic. The answer is no. No, it doesn't. Make enough for 2 days? Yeah, we usually make enough to have leftovers, but then by Thursday it's like, well, we ate all our leftovers because we were lazy the rest of the week because we also had work. It's tough because then it's like, all right, well, I made dinner, but then I made a mess and now I got to clean up from dinner. And then there's a bunch of other things around the house that need to get done. So it's like, okay, if I make dinner, that means I'm not going to clean the house. It's all about finding balance. I do enjoy cooking though, which is nice. Trying new things, experimenting with new flavors. Okay, you stay here. All right, to the cauliflower, we're going to add olive oil. And paprika. We're gonna get some salt in there. Let's do a little bit of onion powder. Honestly, I have that problem too when you're like, you go all day and you're like, what do I eat? What do I make? That's kind of, I started doing like the HelloFreshes to get an understanding of like what flavors I liked and how to combine things and learning new recipes. I have a goal of trying one new recipe a week or buying one fruit or vegetable to cook with that I've never worked with before. So like recently I did fennel, I did leeks, cauliflower is the one this week because although like I know usually what to do with it, I never buy it. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna cook something with cauliflower this week. And that's kind of helped me get to this point of just looking in the fridge and being able to whip something up really fast. And it's not just like a boring something. It's actually like, oh, well-balanced meal, you know? It's definitely a skill you have to practice. I'm gonna throw one clove of garlic in here. Mix this up. I used to be like that though. I used to not be able to know how to cook anything and would just buy like pre-made stuff or frozen dinners until I really honed in the skill. So there is hope. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice on top of this as well. Oh, no. Oh. All right. Put that on my parchment. I'll put a little bit more oil. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. We're gonna set that over here. Because that only needs 20 minutes to cook and the chicken's going to take a lot more time. Oh, I was supposed to add Parmesan. That's okay. We can do it at the end. What are my thoughts on Greek yogurt? I love Greek yogurt. I don't ever really add it to anything though, like as a sauce or in a sauce or as a coating. I know you can, but I usually just eat it for breakfast. Cheese makes everything better. Ah. Okay. Also, I cannot say enough good things about wax wraps. My cheese and my bread, I never use them fast enough, and this extends the life of them by like double to triple. So that is you. Try wax wraps. All right, now we put this off to the side. Let's do, oh. Chicken. How are we gonna do chicken? We're gonna make lemon chicken, so we're gonna dice up one of these lemons. We're gonna put it in here. Oh, I thought about doing it on the crock pot, but honestly, we might just put it on the stove. I just got these stainless, well, not just. I got some jars for at least a month now. But the stainless steel pans definitely make a difference when we're cooking. I'll move you closer. We're going on a trip. Sorry for the earthquakes. It has been interesting getting used to getting them like heated properly, because with a gas stove they heat really fast and unevenly, so you want to make sure that is the key to making them non-stick, getting them heated the right way. I think I linked the set that I got as well. It was surprisingly cheap for all the fodder I hear about how expensive stainless steel are. Not tall enough. We're gonna make our dressing in this with this other lemon. No, sorry, you can't eat that. What fell? Okay. Oh, get back here. Okay, we're gonna add some shallots to the dressing. Probably like half a shallot. Then 2 cloves, like a clove and a half, but we also need some for our chicken, so you just walked into dinner. I should go get my lemon squeezer, but we'll see if this works. Nope, definitely not. can't wait for my lemon tree to be ready. It's gonna have so many lemons on it this season. Let's save some of that for my chicken. I don't have enough oil in there. What am I forgetting here? Salt. I need to add something else to this, but I don't remember, so we're just going to leave it there for a minute while we start the chicken. Okay, don't make a mess, please. Okay, let's get oh, these are still really frozen. Ah! Oh well. Well, we gotta make dinner, so here we go. Okay, we'll season these with garlic salt. And paprika. And a little bit of onion powder. And check where our temperature is at. It is not ready yet. What else do I need to add in? You were told if it's not messy, it's not cooking. I agree to that. Yes. I'm supposed to add something else to my dressing, and I'm not remembering it right now. Is it balsamic glaze? It could be. I can make a balsamic. I need two. I'm making chicken with some cauliflower and some Brussels sprouts and a salad. Mustard. That's what I'm forgetting. Mustard and vinegar. This is our kind of go-to dinner now when we're lazy and don't want to cook. It's just like, oh yeah, I can throw some chicken on the stove real quick. Easy enough. A little bit of balsamic in here. Bada bing, you have a homemade salad dressing just like that. And it's delicious, let me tell you. Where are my tongs so I don't have to touch this? oil heat up. And throw our shallots and garlic on here until it gets fragrant, and then we put the chicken on top. I need to find the lid. That's going to help this chicken cook down and get inside because it is a little bit frozen still. All right. These have the skin on them, so I'm going to put them skin side down so that gets crispy. And I'm going to put this, oh, there's my comb. Kind of a biscuit. Put you down, put you in there. And put my lemons in here as well. Oh, it's in there. I only seasoned one side of the chicken, mostly because this is just like the bone and underside. But I'm going to save a little bit of that for the very end as well. Okay. Save my lemon, save my shallot, go over there. Then I'm going to go put this in the sink. And then move on to our actual salad, which will be super quick. I really like these jars. You can tell I found it at the thrift store. It's still got the price tag on here. But being able to seal them up like this and shake them and then store them afterwards, super handy. Oh, I forgot honey. If you have frozen meat, you want to put the package in cold water and it'll help it thaw out. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but it's not that frozen. It's been defrosting overnight, so it's just like the super center. And I like the meat, like the skin crispy anyway, so we're going to see how this goes. And I'm going to cover it. It'll cook down like that. It'll be ready eventually. Oh, your go-to lazy meal is 3 sunny side up eggs, 4 slices of toast, and some smoked sausage. That sounds great, except for sunny side up eggs. I love eggs, but I cannot handle the yolk. Cannot handle runny yolk for some reason. But I love a good breakfast for dinner. I can feel super lazy, but pancakes always sound like a good idea. Oh, you recently got some lavender honey. That sounds delightful. Is it good in tea? Have you tried it in teas? Oh. They're a little bit tall. Well, get to the center of the pan maybe. Yay, cooking! The other nice thing about these stainless steel pans is I can put this directly in the stove, or yeah, in the oven if I need to, which is quite nice. Okay, let's make salad. We We have our Brussels sprouts from earlier. We have our greens that I got from the farmer's market. They look really good. There's a couple dead pieces in here, but you know what? Still fresh. I'm gonna back y'all up again. Sorry for the roller coaster. I'm still undecided if I want to use my Dutch oven or not. We'll see. I forgot to cut radishes. I guess I could use my slicer for these. Should I? They're getting a little, ooh, these are getting a little dingy. Bring it to you later. It's delightful in tea, but you mainly add it to smoothies. Ooh, nice. What made me decide to want to cook? Mostly being bored of the food I had at home and knowing it was a skill that I needed. So I just decided to start doing it. Nutrition. It's also been like a fun, we try to do intentional date nights. So we'll pick like something to cook together as a date night, or like just trying to be healthier overall. Oh no. Okay, I need to put that glove back on. Where'd that go? There it is. Me and my brother are both very good at cooking. We are. I still have things to teach Noah about cooking. There was a time, I remember when he first started cooking, he was telling me about how he got the chicken to like 400 degrees. And I was like, that's not good. You don't want to do that. Do not do that. Oh, you found me my golf scrolling shorts. Amazing. They just launched this new like vertical live feed and I really like it. It's a lot less pressure, I feel like, than a regular live video. And people can just find you organically and like watch for a little bit and hang out, and then it's not like as it's not as like intense as another type of live where you have to come up with a thumbnail and a title and like think about SEO, make a description. It's just like, I feel like going live. I'm just gonna go live and hang out with people. Okay. We're getting to the end of this radish. Got it. They're very thin. Okay. Maybe I made a little bit too much Brussels sprouts. That's fine. That's fine. Here we are. You've been having really bad fibro and watching me cook has you up and cooking. That's amazing. Honestly, I am a huge, like, this is why I like doing these things, because I didn't have motivation to cook either, but I was like, you know what? If I do a live, maybe I'll find some motivation while talking to people to like get into it, and maybe I'll inspire some other people to cook. So I am so happy that it's working. Am I ready for the wedding? Actually, I feel really good about our wedding planning so far. Probably because we have an actual wedding planner helping us, which she is my friend and she's amazing. But we have so much time to plan things, and we're so excited for what we have planned already. And my day job is a planner, so I'm fully equipped to take on planning and being ready for it. Grant, on the other hand, not as much. Whoop! Hi, Daisy. You can't stand on my feet, honey. He's a little more anxious about the whole process, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. All of our friends are super excited, which is always fun. Let's clean this up before I forget. If you're up and cooking right now, what are you cooking? What are you making for yourself? Oh, I'm dropping things all over the floor. Okay, I'm going to move you guys again closer so that we can stare at the chicken together and watch its progress. Because that's exciting. I should start doing dishes. Is anybody else a clean while you cook person? And let me know if you can still hear me over here. I know I'm a little bit further away. I guess it would also help if I take my comment section with me. Hi, Betsy. I am a very messy cook. Grant can attest to this. We usually have the trade-off of one of us cooks, one of us cleans. And I'll usually be the one cooking and he's cleaning. And he's like, why did you use every single spatula we own? And every bowl? I want to do a live with my personal trainer and show you guys and like do like a workout session. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, because we've been talking about it and I'm like, it would be so much fun if we just did this live and share it with everybody. They're honestly amazing. And it's so easy. Like, you wouldn't think that a simple workout that they do would fix so much, but it's honestly life-changing. And I'm just like, so many people could do this so easily and just like, they just need the motivation. They just need to see somebody else doing it, and then maybe that'll like inspire them to get up and do a couple movements. And how much better they might feel afterwards. I don't know. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. They specialize in like basically like PT Pilates. So a lot of their clients are older or have movement or impairment, and they're trying to work on like building from the ground up. So like for me, I'm hypermobile, and we had to like take it down to the ground roots of like what my muscles were overcompensating for to actually do the movements in a healthy way. And now, I would say after like 3 months of doing it, I got rid of like my chronic shoulder pain from sitting at a desk all the time. I had really bad sciatica that I haven't had in ages. I have this weird like knee pain if I walk too much that I haven't had in a long time. I made Grant start doing it too. He loves it a lot. I'm not reading comments. Your dinner with cowboy beans? What's cowboy beans? I've heard of, what, cowboy caviar? I don't know what cowboy beans are. Is that just beans from a can? Because I support that. Some days eating anything is better than eating nothing. You always have the sink on with the hot water. Clean up a little bit as you go. Yeah, 100%. I try to do that. But sometimes I'm cooking so many things at once that it's just like, it's just chaos at the end and it's just gotta get there. But it's definitely so much more helpful, especially like this where it's just a lull and I have the time to sit and clean up. That's my preferred method. We are running through in there. Oh, this would be fun to share with all of you. So I have been taking this like YouTube creator course on how to be a better creator, how to make better YouTube videos kind of thing. And they were talking about the Blue's Clues method. And I was like, okay, what is that? That's interesting. And basically it's doing something repeatable. So what can you do that's unique to you that you can do on repeat? And I was like, okay, I kind of do that already, but not really enough. And I think what we're going to do is do this, like, I'm going to call it doing better. So it can fall under a couple different themes. It's like doing something better. So like learning a new task, learning to refine our skills, learning our, introspection, our mental health, things like that, which I do a lot of. I do a lot of like advocacy, awareness for things. And then we could do like doing better, like mentally, like happy, like doing better dates, doing more like intentional hanging out, making friends, like doing better with relationships in general, like doing better at our job kind of thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's kind of what I've been ruminating on the last couple days. Trying to put a strategy behind being a creator instead of just throwing up random videos, which is honestly what I'm good at. Ooh, I can use these lemons to clean this cast iron right now. Heck yeah, dual purpose. Sure. This thing is so stinking heavy. Okay, we're just gonna have to put you right here right now. Our chicken's looking good. I'm gonna uncover it for a little bit. I don't want it to get too moist in there. I keep forgetting my phone up here. I need to read the comments. They're all up here. Seasoned beans with sausage and pasta. See, wow, that actually sounds really good. When are me and my mom going thrifting? She's actually going to be out here in 2 weeks. There's a spider by the cutting board in the window. How do you see that? Where? It might just be splatter up on this window because for some reason this is extraordinarily dirty. I don't know how. Maybe it's from the outside. But I don't see a spider. We had one in the backyard the other day that was huge. Grant was pulling all the weeds in the backyard and he found one that was literally like this big with its like spidey legs and everything. It was crazy. Honestly, thank you for the spider check. I appreciate that. All right, this is my newest, handiest, dandiest thermometer that I'm absolutely in love with. Mostly because it came with these little Velcro dots, and I was like, Oh my gosh, what a good idea. I'm gonna Velcro it to the front of the drawer so I don't ever have to dig for it in the drawer. I wish I could have thought of that myself, but I am not that smart. Okay, it's still frozen on the inside, but we're getting up to like 140 on the skin part, so. Oh, that's just the bone that I'm hitting. That's super cold. Oh, maybe that part. That part right there is a little cold, but it's fine. The rest of it's all above 100 degrees, so it's working. Let me know what your guys' favorite kitchen gadget is, because we are building a wedding registry and I don't want to miss anything. Probably a huntsman spider. Huntsman spiders can get up to a foot long. Oh my gosh. Are they? I've actually heard of those before, but I thought they were pretty like localized in a certain area. We're in Southern California. I'm not about spiders, not about snakes. We luckily don't get any rattlesnakes here, but if you go out like on hikes and stuff, you have to be careful of them, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. My phone's all wet. Hi, Sassy Susie. I always love your heart and your upside down happy face. I look for it in every video. It always brings a smile to my face. In 2 weeks, yeah, so my mom's coming down in 2 weeks. I have a wedding this weekend to go to. And then Grant's mom is also going to come down while my mom is here, and they're going to meet for the first time, so that'll be really fun. We're going to do a wedding dress like try on, since I already have it. We were originally going to go wedding dress shopping together, but I'm a little too quick on the trigger and I bought one off of Etsy for $300. So my wedding dress is here. So I'm going to show them. We'll do a first look, and then we'll probably go shopping for mother-in-law dresses while my mom is here. We'll go thrifting. There's a new Goodwill outlet, or a Goodwill, what's it called? The bins that just opened up downtown. So we're probably going to go do that, which is going to be super fun. My mom's not having any luck finding white flowers. I actually looked on Temu and Dollar Tree. So I have a Temu video coming out soon of like tester things that I bought for my wedding from Temu to see if like the quality lasts. And the flowers, unfortunately, not good enough. But Dollar Tree, some of their flowers actually look really good, and you can buy in bulk from their website. So I think I'm going to try to do that. I have like a hard stop date of sometime in May or June of like, okay, I'm going to stop looking and I'm going to like just like go buy all of them from someplace. But honestly, I've been able to find a lot of different flowers while I've been out thrifting. I think I just posted a video where I found some. OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace have been really good. I absolutely love getting previous brides' decorations, because when I pick them up from them, they tell me the story of like how they made them, or you know, show me pictures of how they use them in their wedding. And I feel like it's this kind of like something borrowed, a little passed down trend that just makes me feel super warm and happy about using fake flowers. So that's kind of my plan moving forward, looking for decorations. And honestly, we have so much time, and the venue is more like beautiful enough that I really don't need any decor there. So everything is just kind of superfluous. Superfluous. Daisy, do you need to go outside and go potty? Is that where you're yelling at? Okay, I'll let you outside. Let's go. Go bark at cats. Go potty. Be quick. Go. You want it out there. She's just stares at me. She walks outside and just stares at me. Rattlesnakes here in the way north Cali. Ooh. You have rattlesnakes up in NorCal? I didn't realize that. I thought they were more like a desert. And by like halfway to California, it was no longer desert climate. Huntsman spiders here in Kentucky, so not sure if you can find them in California. They sound terrifying, so I hope not. I know we have tarantulas. Those are like the big spiders here. Daisy! Are you done? Come on, come inside. No eating cat poop for you. We have a bunch of stray cats in our neighborhood, and Daisy absolutely loves to just go outside and sniff them. Like, sniff where they've been walking around. They sometimes use our backyard as the litter box, and so she goes and like eats the little turds that are back there. Oh gosh, it's so disgusting. What are you cooking? I am cooking chicken, and then we have some cauliflower over there that's getting ready to go in the oven pretty soon. And then we also have a shaved Brussels sprout / greens salad that looks really good for just being a couple things. Maybe I should try to find more things that I can put in there. What do I have in my cabinet? Ooh. Chickpeas are always a good add to a salad. Ooh, artichoke hearts. I got a lot of chickpeas. Why do I have so many chickpeas? What do we think? Chickpeas, and I can roast them really fast, or artichoke hearts? I feel like I have enough greens. Really bad in Shasta County for the rattlesnakes. Oh, so growing up, my family would all go out to the desert and we would go camping. And my dad loved, for some reason, to kill rattlesnakes and skin them. And so when I was a kid, he kept the rattlesnake, like as he took it home to process it and skin it, he would keep them in an ice cream jar while we were camping, and then like in the cooler, and then he put it in the freezer. I did not know this. I snuck out for a little, midnight snack. You just want a little ice cream when you're not supposed to be out of your bedroom. You're supposed to be sleeping. And I was like cautiously looking around, and I opened the lid without looking in and stuck my finger in and pet a dead frozen rattlesnake. And ever since, I've never been able, I can't even look at pictures of rattlesnakes anymore. They're so bad. I hate it. I hate every part of it. And then like he would taunt me with the skin, but I could never tell him why I didn't like the skin of the rattlesnake being there. It was a terrible, terrible time. There's a stray cat problem in your neighborhood. Honestly, there's so many stray cat problems now. I need to call like a local trap and neuter, like trap and release program to see if they can help with the colony, because there's just so many cats in our neighborhood. And honestly, we saw one today that was like not super healthy in the back end, if you know what I mean. And I just feel so bad. They're just out here breeding and replicating. Oh my gosh, 30 to 40 stray cats? That's too much. And then they fight. They're super territorial, and they eat the local birds. That's the worst part probably about stray cats, is they eat the bird populations faster than the birds can like keep up. You'd try snake? I've heard some people try it and they really liked it. What's cooking? Currently, we've got lemon chicken with some salt and pepper seasoning, and that's it. Ooh, actually, I have a sprig of rosemary I can throw in there. I just remembered that. It's a little dry, but my rosemary plant is almost alive again from the winter, so I can use fresh herbs in my food again. And then over there we have some cauliflower with some paprika and Parmesan cheese, which I'm super excited for. You try any food at least once. I usually would say yes to that, but I'm a big texture person. There's some foods that, like, if I can tell I'm not gonna like the texture, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Or like food that still looks like the animal, like octopus. I can do calamari if it doesn't look like a little mini octopus. I don't know why. You're the least picky person when it comes to food. Honestly, that is so great because it means when you're hungry, you'll eat anything. Like, everything's on the table. Oh, you live in Michigan and you get cats that people drop off, usually pregnant ones, and then, yep, that's what happens. They just have little babies and little kittens in bushes, and then you went from 1 cat to 12, like overnight. Sounds tasty. Honestly, I hope it is. I really hope it is, because with this much effort and it's not good, I would be very sad. What seasoning? So we used some paprika, we used some garlic salt, we used some onion powder, and then at the bottom we've got garlic and shallots with some lemon, and then I just threw in some rosemary. No thyme. I don't have thyme. I had a rosemary branch here that's, seen better days, but I do have thyme out in the garden right now that, again, after we're almost back from our winter kind of like debushing. It is chicken and cauliflower. That's what you see back over there. The cauliflower is, what did I put on there? Parmesan, paprika, some more shallots because I had a shallot to get rid of. Chicken curry. That sounds, I've never actually made chicken curry. That should be, maybe I'll put that on my list of things to make. Let's see what this is doing. Do I need to flip this yet? Oops. Let me see you. It might be time. Flip this guy over. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Get. Come on. Oh, I ripped the skin off. Dang it. That was going to be crispy too. And then, okay, Google, set a timer for 20 minutes. We're going to put this cauliflower in the oven. And that's at 450, so it's going to get crispy. Crispy fast. What time is it here? We are in Pacific time, so it's only 8 o'clock. Well, I say only, but 8 o'clock is kind of late to eat dinner. What time is it for everybody else? You're not the only lame one that sleeps early. We're usually in bed by 9 o'clock. Probably not asleep by 9, but we're definitely like winding down and watching a show to fall asleep or reading a book. Oh no, you had a monster earlier? You're not going to sleep for a while. 10:54. Let me guess the state. Wait, that would be East Coast time? I'm going to say you're in Maryland. No, I don't even know if that's East Coast time or not. 9:45 for you. Curry rice does sound delicious right now. Indiana. Nice. Wait, does it snow in Indiana? Is it still technically winter there? This is so bad of a Southern Californian because it's basically spring for us. It's been spring since the beginning of January. So it's like we forget that other people still have real winter. Texas. There's some places where it snows until like April, and I'm just like, what? The next thing I really want to try making is, you know that like Thai sticky rice over mango? Like whatever dessert thing. I forget what it's called, but it's so good. It's like coconut sticky rice over like a mango thing. I really want to make that. What time will it be? Oh man, you're gonna make me do math right now? Okay, wait, you're 3 hours ahead? Yeah, so, geez, I can't even do the 10? When it's 1 there, it's 10 here, right? That's how math works? It was 70 the other day, and then the next day was 14? Oh my gosh, I can't even conceptualize 14 degrees. It drops below 70 here, and we're like, oh, it's so cold, it's freezing. Gotta get my coat on. A couple weeks ago, my fiance literally asked, should I wear shorts today? So if that gives you an idea of the temperatures here, which honestly, it's what we pay for, right? That's what we say to make ourselves feel better because it's so darn expensive in Southern California. -8 degrees. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's just a whole different type of, like, I can't even conceptualize what you would need to do to prepare for that kind of lifestyle. Like, your pipes freeze, right? So like, you have to run water or don't run water. Like, I don't know which one it would be. I would be miserable as a survivalist in freezing temperatures. You have snow in Oregon? I love Oregon, and it's someplace that I grew up going to, and I absolutely love the forest. I love the scenery. I love the houses. I would love living in Oregon. You had 69-degree weather, and then the next morning it was 21. Wow. That's such a wild jump. We pretty much have like a pretty consistent 20-degree variance here. Like it really never goes under 54. And then until about like April, it doesn't go above 75. Maybe we'll have a couple like 80-degree days, but like, good night, Betsy. You were born in Oregon and you love it. It's just so pretty and peaceful. And when I think of a cabin, Oregon is like the place I would go and like picture myself in like a secluded cabin in the woods. Seems like winter anymore is just mud season. Oh, that sounds miserable. Dirty snow does not sound fun. That's actually, so fun fact, I've never seen snow. And all of my friends that grew up in places like Michigan or New York, like that actually have snow, I would tell them like, oh my gosh, I want to go in the wintertime. Like, let's go to your hometown in the wintertime. And they're like, no, Jordan, why do you think I moved to California? I'm not going back to the snow when it's peak snow season. I was like, but it'd be so beautiful. Let's go. They're like, no, you can go by yourself. Oregon or Alaska would be wonderful in a cabin. Alaska seems a little too cold. I don't know if I could deal with Alaska. Mostly because we just watched, oh gosh, what was that show, honey? True Detective, the season that was in Alaska. And there's some wild snow happening there. That's too much snow. Does it not get cold where you live? Not really. We have a desert climate, so like sometimes at night it gets super cold, but never below freezing here. It's a pretty temperate, mild climate. When you go further east, it gets snow, like up in the mountains, because we're really close to all the mountain ranges. But right by the coast, it stays very warm. Michigan, you get all 4 seasons, which is beautiful. That I am envious that we do not have a fall here. That is the one thing that I would absolutely love to have. All right, let's check our chicken. We're at, that's a lie. You're lying to me. What is it supposed to be at? Like 156? We got a long ways to go. Huh? I don't know, honey. Not long at all. I know, I've been cooking for like an hour. The chicken was bigger than I thought. I'm sorry. The cauliflower is almost done though if you want some. And there's salad. Ow. Poor Grant's waiting so patiently. Those are roasting nicely. Ooh, all this talk of warm weather is reminding me that I need to feed my sourdough starter. Sorry for all of the movement. Ooh. I need to do a video on like sourdough starter and how to feed it and how to know when it's like dead or not, because it's never dead. I have this like film on the top of it right now, which I thought I killed it before when I got this. I didn't. The intricacies of sourdough are wild, but once you learn them, it's great. Okay, get the thing that I just figured out that I needed to do is weigh the jar by itself without the starter in it, so I can get an accurate weight of how much starter is left over in there. So when I do my proportions when I feed it, you really don't need that much starter when you feed it compared to how much water and flour you add. And I wasn't getting like a good like bubble on it because I was putting too much, like the sourdough starter itself didn't have enough ratio of flour to feed on. How do I scoop this out? I need a scoop. Where's my scoop? I can use this guy. Look how cute these are. These are little stacking mushroom. Oh, I can't show you. They're in the way. Stacking mushroom measuring cups. How adorable is that? I'm all about space savers. I think my mom got those for me. Do I want to use this? Okay. Maybe we'll make bread tomorrow. I'll do another live and we can make some sourdough and sit and chat. And I can walk you through the process. It's so much fun, honestly. It's kind of cathartic to make homemade bread. I make bread with my bread maker now, too, all the time. And it just tastes so much better than store-bought bread, and it feels so much better eating it. Less guilty, I guess. So if you want an in-depth tutorial on how to make bread, come back. Where is... We can do sourdough and regular bread, since regular bread is a little less complex and intimidating. We're just going to throw this out today. There's something you can make with the discard. That's what I just threw away. That's like cheese crackers as like a replica for Cheez-Its, and I really want to do that. I'm gonna try that. Should I just become a full-blown cooking channel? Just forget everything else, just cook all the time? Today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Am I a Taylor Swift fan? Yes, I am a Taylor Swift fan. Only recently, though. I never really liked Taylor Swift. Younger Taylor Swift. Mostly because she was like, oh, I'm a country singer. She has never been a country singer. I will carry that to the day I die. Just because you put a banjo in a song does not make you a country singer. Because I grew up listening to country. But she was like a good pop singer. I have always thought she was a good pop singer. And ever since Reputation, I've been a fan. You want to start making bread and homemade pizza? Homemade pizza is so much fun. Homemade pizza and pasta is a good like party idea. Like gather all of your friends around and make their dinner. So much fun. We've done that quite a few times with our friend group actually. All right. How are we doing in here? Ooh, you know what I can add to this salad? Apples. Let's add an apple. Homemade pizza is delicious, and you can make it into fun shapes too. We did a ghost pizza night, which they kind of look like Halloween, a little bit, maybe kind of. It was more fun than Pinteresty. Let's just say that in the end, but they were delicious. And pizza dough is pretty easy to make, actually. You just need the right flour. Have I ever been to a Taylor Swift concert? I have not. I honestly think now they might be a little too overwhelming because I don't do good with like tons of screaming fans and the amount of people there. But I do watch, like I watched the Reputation tour, the Eras tour online. That was really fun. I made Grant watch it too. He didn't have as much fun. I've really only been to a few concerts. I'm not a big concert person, but the 1975, I will go to every single one of their concerts. The salad does look really good. You love to cook with cast iron. That actually, right behind this pan is a cast iron griddle. We use that so often. It is so fun to cook with. We have a couple cast iron pans that we use a lot too. I don't know how radish and apple are going to taste together, but you know what? Who cares? The house does smell amazing baking bread. I'll be up in my office and I'll leave my bread maker sitting on the counter, and halfway through the day I'll forget that I started bread in the morning and it's ready by lunchtime, and you just walk out and it's just the most amazing smell. Oh, our cauliflower is almost done. Let's see if we timed all of this correctly. That, I feel like, is the true test of being a good cook, is when everything comes to temperature and is ready at the same time. We are not there yet. this still has at least 30 degrees to go, which will probably be another like 10, 20 minutes. Don't look at me like that. We can turn the heat up a little bit. Poor Grant. He's been waiting so patiently for food to be ready. All right, I will show you the final result of the cauliflower, and then I'm going to hop off so we can go start eating before Grant gets hangry. And then I will probably be on either tomorrow or next week, and we will make some bread together. So if you like these, give me a follow, and I will try to have a little bit more planning when I post the live so that you can bookmark it and be there and ready to make bread with us. Let's see, are you done? Yeah, I think this is done. Ooh, hot. We've got cheesy paprika, Parmesan cauliflower, which is hot. Okay, Google, stop my timer.
Okay, cancel.
You're subscribed to my mom too? Awesome! I'm glad you love my voice because I've always thought, you know when you hear yourself on camera and you think your voice is super annoying? That's always my take on my own voice, but I'm glad that other people can find it soothing. Wait, what was your question? What row have I sat? Oh, are you talking to me or someone else? Because I have not been to a Taylor Swift concert. Thank you, Gail. You're so sweet. Don't forget to look into beaded flowers. I have looked into them. Thank you for that suggestion. They're very pretty. All right. I will see all of you later. Thank you for being in my live and thank you for cooking with me. I love that I can inspire people to get up and cook and hang out and have a good time. So I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone.